Hello everyone, welcome back to a new post today. And today let's speak about a grouping that was established in 1997, but it got its new emerging name in 2004. And the members of this grouping are very close neighbors who are the littoral countries of the Indian Ocean. And India is also among the establishing member of this grouping. So it's none other than the BIMSTEC organization, called as the Bay of Bengal Multi-Sectorial Technical and Economic Cooperation, which is a regional organization of which India is an establishing member and came into being in 1997. Now this grouping is celebrating 26th anniversary on June 6th, the day it was established. Let's have a quick review of the history of this grouping and what is the speciality of this grouping, 26 years of establishment, and what are the important initiatives taken by this grouping as well. So, leaders of the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectorial Technical and Economic Cooperation, called as the BIMSTEC, have reaffirmed today their commitment to strong regional cooperation among the member neighbor countries. The leaders issued also messages on the occasion of the 26th anniversary of the BIMSTEC grouping on 6th June. So BIMSTEC is it's not a very old organization, very recent, just established in 1997 with the signing of the Bangkok Declaration. Initially it was called as the BIST-EC, that is Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Thailand Economic Cooperation. The organization is now known as BIMSTEC and comprises of 7 member states, with the admission of Myanmar being the newest member in December 1997 and Bhutan and Nepal very recently in 2004. On June 6, 1997, the representatives of the governments of Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Thailand came together at Bangkok and signed a declaration on the establishment of Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Thailand Economic Cooperation, or the BIST-EC. The declaration now was signed by the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Bangladesh. Apart from that, the Indian Foreign Minister at that time, Iqbal Sherwani, the Minister of State, and the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of Sri Lanka. Apart from that, the Foreign Affairs Minister of Thailand came and signed what is called as the Bangkok Declaration. The main aim now of this regional grouping is to promote economic cooperation between the countries bordering the Bay of Bengal. With Myanmar signing the declaration in 1997, the group was renamed as BIMST-EC, that is BIMSTEC, Bangladesh, India, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Thailand Economic Cooperation. And with the admission of Nepal and Bhutan in 2004, that is during the 6th ministerial meeting, the group was renamed as BIMSTEC during the first summit in Bangkok in 2004 as the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectorial Technical and Economic Cooperation, called as the BIMSTEC. Now, BIMSTEC is a regional organization, as I told you, and was established in 1997, June 6th, and therefore today on June 6th, it is being the 26th anniversary of BIMSTEC is being celebrated. Leadership is rotated in the alphabetical order of the country names, and the permanent secretariat is located in Dhaka, Bangladesh. What is the speciality of this BIMSTEC grouping, of which India is a founding member? 14 priority sectors now have been identified for cooperation among the BIMSTEC countries, and related BIMSTEC centers have been established to focus on these sectors. So the BIMSTEC Free Trade Agreement is also under negotiation since 2018, similarly to the one as SAARC. The 14 main sectors of BIMSTEC that they have been concentrating on the technological and economic development among the South Asian and Southeast Asian countries along the coast of Bay of Bengal are trade and investment, number 1, number 2, transport and communication, number 3, energy, number 4, tourism, number 5, technology, number 6, fisheries, number 7, agriculture, number 8, public health, number 9, poverty alleviation, number 10, counterterrorism and transnational crimes, number 11, environment and disaster management, number 12 is people-to-people contact, number 13 is cultural cooperation, and number 14, climate change. Member nations are denoted as lead countries now for each sector. and what do they do? So they provide cooperation to one another for provision of training and research facilities in educational, vocational and technical fields in these areas. They promote active collaboration and mutual assistance in economic, social, technical and scientific fields of common interest. They help to increase the socio-economic growth of the member countries as well. In the virtual BIMSTEC Colombo summit, which took place in March 2022, a decision was taken now to reduce and reconstitute and reconstruct some of the sectors of cooperation from a unwieldy 14 to just a manageable of 7. And the related ones are trade, investment and development, of which will be represented by Bangladesh, environment and climate change by Bhutan, security and energy by India, agriculture, food security by Myanmar, people-to-people contact by Nepal, and science, technology and innovation by Sri Lanka, connectivity by Thailand. There is also a BIMSTEC Free Trade Area Framework Agreement that has been signed by all the members to stimulate trade and investment in the parties and attract outsiders to trade and invest within the BIMSTEC countries at higher level as well. Apart from this, there is also a BIMSTEC Coastal Shipping Agreement draft that was discussed in 2017 in New Delhi to facilitate coastal shipping within 20 nautical miles of the coastline in the region to boost trade between the member countries. And on November 2019, the first ever BIMSTEC conclave of both summit was held in Visakhapatnam. Now, the main aim of the summit was to provide a platform to strengthen maritime interaction, port-led connectivity initiatives and sharing of the best practices among the member countries. In 2022, the summit saw the declaration of the master plan for transport connectivity that would provide a framework for regional and domestic connectivity as well. Now, recently on the 26th anniversary, the leaders affirmed that BIMSTEC seeks to revisit and re-examine the methods of working to better serve the people through the appointment of eminent persons group to put forth practical recommendations in the future directions in all the above areas. Apart from that, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on this day said that BIMSTEC framework is India's commitment to create an enabling environment for rapid development in the region, joint endeavours in the spirit of quality, equality and friendship. He also said that the current efforts have a maritime cooperation agreement and an agreement to facilitate of motor vehicles movement across the region reinforces the importance of Bay of Bengal for our collective security, connectivity and prosperity. Let me tell you, most of these members are also members of the Indian Ocean Regional Association, which is another grouping consisting of the Bay of Bengal littoral states as well. And let me tell you that India has the leadership with regard to security and energy, and it was recently only in February 2023 at Bangalore that India held the very first meeting of the governing board of BIMSTEC Energy Center. So I hope this information was really helpful to you all to know what are the important points or the important steps taken by this grouping to promote collaboration and cooperation to work within the countries. However, the potential of this grouping has not totally been achieved. And also, there is much more ground for achieving the deeper potential of these countries, which are connected literally by the Indian Ocean and also face the same amount, face the same monsoons and also the disasters with regard to tropical cyclones, tsunamis. So they have very common concerns with regard to each other as well. So looking forward to a deeper collaboration and cooperation after the 26th anniversary, and I shall see you in my next post. Until then, very happy learning.